Youri Tielemans has revealed Manchester United tried to sign him twice before finally bringing him to Old Trafford, while Myles Lewis-Skelly's future at Arsenal has become the subject of fresh transfer claims involving Chelsea and United. Meanwhile, United continue to look at Newcastle's Lewis Hall as they assess their options at left-back. Manchester Insider.
Summer, however, the move finally happened. United had been looking to strengthen their midfield after the departure of Casemiro, while their proposed move for Atalanta midfielder Ederson had fallen through. Tielemans subsequently became the alternative target, and United moved quickly to secure the deal. The midfielder has now joined Michael Carrick's squad and has already made his first appearance for the club during pre-season. Tielemans says adapting to Carrick's system has been natural so far. He is also expected to bring considerable Premier League experience to a midfield that is undergoing significant changes. The move represents a new chapter for the Belgian after 3 years at Aston Villa. He left Villa as a Europa League winner and arrives at Old Trafford having already spent several seasons playing in the Premier League. There was also a concern during the World Cup when Tielemans was unable to continue before Belgium's quarter-final against Spain because of physical exhaustion. He has since made it clear that he will communicate with Carrick if he is not fully fit. For Manchester United, the immediate focus is now on integrating their new midfielder into the team. Tielemans has spoken positively about Carrick's ideas and believes the manager's structured approach suits his game. So, after 2 previous attempts that went nowhere, Manchester United finally got their man.
Myles Lewis-Skelly transfer claims collide with Arsenal's stance. Myles Lewis-Skelly's future at Arsenal has become one of the biggest Premier League transfer talking points, with Chelsea and Manchester United both linked with the 19-year-old. Reports have claimed that intermediaries approached clubs with the opportunity to sign the England international this summer. Chelsea are understood to have made inquiries about the situation. Manchester United have also been offered the player, according to reports, although United have concerns about the potential cost. But there is an important complication. Arsenal maintain that they have not actively offered Lewis-Skelly for sale, and the player himself is understood to be keen to remain at the Emirates and establish himself in Mikel Arteta's first-team plans. That is significant because Lewis-Skelly's position has changed considerably over the past year. He initially broke into the Arsenal first team as a left-back, but he also impressed after being moved into central midfield during the final stages of last season. He went on to start Arsenal's Champions League final, strengthening the argument that he remains an important part of the club's plans. This summer, he has also started Arsenal's pre-season matches. Lewis-Skelly would offer that flexibility while also being capable of playing in midfield. But United are reportedly sceptical about the price. Chelsea, meanwhile, have made inquiries but are not currently committed to pursuing a deal. So the key point is this: interest exists, but there is no confirmed transfer agreement. Arsenal are not actively seeking to sell Lewis-Skelly, and the player is not understood to be looking for a move away. There is also a report that an intermediary was responsible for contacting clubs rather than Arsenal directly. That leaves the situation open, but the current information does not point to an imminent Arsenal exit. For now, Lewis-Skelly remains focused on competing for his place at Arsenal, and unless a major offer changes the situation, the expectation is that he will continue his development in North London. Manchester United continue to assess Lewis Hall option. Manchester United are continuing to consider their options at left-back, with Newcastle United's Lewis Hall remaining a player they rate highly. United have been interested in Hall as they look for additional competition and cover in the position. The 21-year-old has emerged as another option alongside Myles Lewis-Skelly and other potential targets. Hall's versatility is an important factor. He can operate at left-back and offers the kind of flexibility United are looking for as they manage their squad. However, there is a major obstacle. Newcastle have already made their position clear.
The club have indicated that Hall is not for sale this summer, and an initial Manchester United inquiry was rejected. That means United would need Newcastle to change their stance before any serious transfer could develop. Hall is also considered an important part of Newcastle's plans for the new season. The situation is therefore different from the Lewis-Skelly case. With Lewis-Skelly, United have been presented with an opportunity but remain cautious about the potential price. With Hall, Newcastle's position is the immediate barrier. United are still assessing whether to strengthen at left-back, so the club's next step remains unclear. But Hall continues to be one of the players United rate for that position. For now, there is no agreement and no indication that Newcastle are prepared to sell. United therefore have a decision to make as the transfer window moves towards its final stages. Which story matters most for Manchester United? Tielemans finally arriving after 2 failed attempts, Lewis-Skelly becoming available, or the ongoing interest in Lewis Hall? Let us know in the comments. For more Premier League transfer updates, stay with Manchester Insider and subscribe for the next video. Thanks for watching.